Lately, I've been thinking to myself. I've been reflecting, thinking how I've got some good friends. They're supportive. You've seen them. Ryan and Zeth, they're out here playing a horror game with me from start to finish for no reason other than I asked them to. On stream, they're out here keeping me company in voice calls. You've seen them, you've heard them. They are in the chat with you guys, vibing and keeping the chat alive otherwise. They're great. They support what I do. I cannot thank them enough. But with that being said, it makes me absolutely sick to my stomach. Ew! Support? Gross! Get away from me with that. Not for legal purposes, that's a joke. So I've been thinking, what can I do to get under their skin? What can I do to make them hate me? To never support me like that ever again. And I've come up with what we're gonna do. This Sunday, tomorrow technically, October the 8th, 2023, we're going to be starting our next project, which is a Pokemon Soul Link Nuzlocke challenge. If you don't know what those words are, a Nuzlocke is basically where you get one encounter per route. You can only catch one thing, that limits what you can use and makes it much more harder to do. And on top of that, if your Pokemon faints, it is now dead. You cannot use it, that cuts down your roster dramatically, and you can very well lose very quickly, especially at the start of the game. And to make things even harder, the Soul Link aspect comes into play from, say, our 3 starter Pokemon are now linked together. If mine dies, so do theirs. Both of them. Which will get very frustrating very quickly for someone. Now, I might not be the problem child, but out of the 3 of us, I definitely know the least amount of stuff about Pokemon. And that's just real. That being said, what we're playing is a ROM hack called Mega Moemon Fire Red. All you need to know about that is that it is a sprite swap where all of the sprites are being swapped from, say, a Squirtle over here to an anime girl version of Squirtle over there. You've got Metagross over here, anime girl Metagross over there, or even that thing being changed into that thing. Kinda wild. But on top of that, it also goes up to Gen 6, which includes fairy types, which I know even less about, so that is a huge risk of me getting us in trouble. That being said, with this challenge in effect, it is being streamed, and to make it a little more streamlined, to make things easier, we will be using a time save, and this is where I'm going to lose some of you. Basically, a time saver is a nice way of saying we're gonna cheat a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to use rare candies to hit level caps, but we're only going to use them right before the gym challenge, so everything between gyms will be natural progression, then we'll hit this cap or close to it for the gym, and if we pass said cap during the gym or after the gym, that Pokemon that passed the cap, along with the 2 that are linked to it from the other 2 players, is unusable for that gym challenge. Sounds kind of weird, but I'm sure you guys will get the hang of it and see what we're doing very quickly. As usual, clips are going to be on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Check it out there if you want to. The VODs will be on my VOD channel. Ideally, I'd like to have this recorded and put on YouTube on my main channel eventually, but we'll see. I definitely do not have the time necessarily to edit it myself unless I take some time from like another stream day to do so, and I'm not necessarily about it, but we'll see. Regardless, that's what I'm working with now. That's what I'm thinking we're doing. Pretty sure I covered everything I need to say. This is like my 27th take trying to do this. But yeah, that's what I got. And I'll see you there. Bye-bye.